So let's, and we'll try and get Joe to comment on this too, but look, you tell me if you feel comfortable or if you want to defer to Joe. How about that? Tell us what you are allowed to say to us right now about some of the companies and negotiations and stuff that are kind of already taking place in the background. And maybe you can't mention the brands, but what are some of the companies that are already negotiating? Maybe I don't know, are you allowed to talk about deals that are already signed, or they're just companies that are still in negotiations? Are there companies that are just waiting for a certain, milestone before they onboard? Or kind of where are we at right now with some of these mid-level companies, the kinds that you talked about that would just literally take up hundreds of servers on their own?
Well, you've got to know that network marketing companies are going to be, right at the top of our list for clients that would be interested in utilizing our services. I mean, that's right up our alley, right? So, I think that it's okay in saying that there are some network marketing companies that are already at the table. I think that it's okay in saying that there are some gaming companies that we've been negotiating with that are at the table. Obviously, I wouldn't feel comfortable giving the names just yet, but these are large gaming companies. I mean, big time. And again, the amount of computing, storage, and just computing power that gamers or these gaming companies require the servers to be able to accommodate their gamers, it's insane just to even start thinking about. You talk about how, gigabytes, for example. You remember when cell phones were 32 gigabytes and 64 gigabytes. And now, when we start talking about petabytes, and you think that 1 petabyte is equal to 1 quadrillion bytes in itself, right? Or 1 million gigabytes. I mean, it just starts to kind of make you cross-eyed to even think about. So, obviously having these gaming companies, and then we have other, I have friends of mine, for example, that run a nonprofit, and she's got a nonprofit, and she's got, close to hundreds of employees that are around the country. And right now she's spending, $20,000+ a month on servers just to be able for storage capacity. And so she's very excited and anxious to be able to buy her own servers so that she can then move her data over. So what's happening is because of the nature of the business that we're in the relationship business. As people and the word gets out about CloudX and who we are and the services that we provide, especially when we start talking about this concept and idea of decentralization, we're just getting people almost, daily now that are coming to the table that are inquiring about, wanting to know about our services. And I think that, I think these things that have already happened, these companies that have already come to the table, are very indicative of things to come over the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. Companies are, when they know that there is going to be better terms for them, ultimately the ability for them to have better pricing, and the ability for them to be able to protect and control their data, at least where it's not being data mined and being sold out there. I think that more and more companies are going to be coming our way.